The land of confusion. Bloody annoying, isn't it? But sooner or later, there will be no land of confusion once they get answers of why their technology fails them. Right? Well, it's just like that, isn't it? See the numbers? Been talking about numbers lately. You know what they mean in the end? They really mean nothing. It only means something if you want them to mean something in your life. They show us all sorts of signs to go all sorts of directions. We get a choice. Huh? You can find out you're good at it by checking out that area to see if you can do it, or you can just move on to something else, isn't it? They say when it comes to numbers, they work in mysterious ways in all sorts of ways. There's lots of people that talk about numbers. There's even a movie about it. And in that movie, it's best you just leave it alone. Definitely if you're by yourself, huh? Because you might just look like you're crazy, huh? When it comes down to these numbers. Have you seen the show Lost? All shows got to do with numbers. In fact, even science has talked about it before. But if it's not understand when it comes to humans, you know what they usually do? They kill it. They laugh at it. They ignore it until one of the sheep in their crew goes, shit, that is a path. Follow me. Right? And then they all go, oh, okay, we know him. He's one of our leaders. He's got this badge. He finally clicked. Right? We better go follow him. And then you do. Like Albanese's doing right now. You hear a lot of things on the news, but obviously it was all fake. As news is mostly fake, isn't it? All the crap we heard about our government can't succeed, and yet we've got the same government. Who can't succeed? I guess it's the people. If I hear all these whinging. So I hope this year, and I'm seeing the start of the last one, usually the first couple of years, it goes quiet when they're on holidays and stuff like that. They don't have to be in a big rush, right? Until the big competition comes. And the people settle down and go, okay, they accept. Right? That's what makes mankind. That's part of one of their sins of being so bloody kind, I guess, isn't it? In mankind, they went, oh, the aliens turned up. Oh, these are the trick, and we'll leave our devil friend here. Things like that, right? But yeah, it went up, didn't it? It went up. Reminds me of my story of when I felt suicidal and then I decided to go a different direction, started to heal myself. No one helped me when I was talking about suicide. They all walked away, laughed at me, think I wouldn't do it. All these things. It's crazy. In fact, when you start talking about it, they all leave more and go, oh, are you going to do it? I've even looked at some other suicide stories. It's a similar factor. You know, the people end up making. And then when they die, then all these same people went, oh, I didn't think I was going to. Oh, I didn't think I was going to do it. Oh, I was going to be there for it. And then they start talking shit when there's no one around to defend themselves. That's a normal human thing. They're good at that, eh, babies? Makes them feel better. Right? They're doing it to make themselves feel better. And then you'll get a repeat and repeat. I've even heard people that say these, even close family members, go, oh, we should connect, we should do this when death dies, but it's all a show for that time. Right? That's what humans do, like whinging about the government. Right? And in the end, they just keep doing the same thing. Right? And it's the same with these other people. After a few weeks, you never hear from them again. And then someone else dies and they come back in and go, oh, I never get to know this. Oh, we should have done this. Oh, no, you should have, but you wouldn't have. It just sounds gooder right now, doesn't it? That's how humans speak. It's so bad. It's tragedy, isn't it? But is it really tragedy for you? Some people will be saying that and be making a killing. How's that tragedy when religion's making a killing for 90% of people? Right? I just wanted to represent people with cystic fibrosis, to talk about with people with cystic fibrosis what they can do. And I couldn't even represent that. Right? The things I do, the education I learn, is not good enough. Thousands of cystic fibrosis people can be like me. Oh, you can pick one of the 10% in the healthiest, because I've gotten to there. Right? I'm not as sick as 90% of us. You know what? And I used to be one of those sickers. In and out of hospital, nearly died. Why did I become better? Didn't believe in God for a long time, but you know what I believed in? Righteousness, fairness. Been like that since a kid. Freedom, learning, forgiving, moving on. But I learnt all that in a world that's actually mostly the opposite. Isn't that sad? But anyway, have a good one out there, people. And isn't that sad, that plane crash? I guess people might be right about the planes. What signs it's showing you? That you're all completely useless and that you finally, all your useless crap's all breaking down at once. Like if you get too many pets, like myself, I've got a lot of deaths, right? You can look at it a lot of different ways, but we don't really know until we get an answer. But whatever way you look at it, make sure you can still function. Because if it's the way it does make you function, you're better off not actually thinking about it. Put it to the side. Perhaps bring it up later if someone else can. Just use their excuses and move on. Don't overthink it. I had to do those things. And have a good one.